All right, family. All right, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. I was trying to go live on Instagram, but that is not working at the moment. So we're going to move right along. All right, you guys, give me 5 seconds here. All right. All right, you guys, we are live here. Welcome to our virtual book club meetup. We are finishing up our book, John Maxwell, Relationships 101, and we are moving on to our new book. And so this is our, let me turn my mic up just a tiny bit. And let me see if there's in chat. So hopefully you guys are, if you're a part of our book club, if you're not a part of our book club, go ahead and scan that QR code at the bottom and join the Go School community, and then click on the book club. And so today I'm just going to go over some of what I gathered from our book of the month, Relationship Goals. So every month inside of the Goal Setters Club, we focus on a specific goal of the month. We start off in December, choosing our goals for the year, January through December. And then we focus on one of those goals extensively throughout the year, one goal at a time. So January, we focused on our health and fitness. February, we focused on our relationships. And March, we are focused on our money. And so each month we choose a book that's related to that goal category, or I choose a book for us. And that book for relationships happened to be Relationship 101 by John Maxwell. So today I'm just going to cover and if you are part of the book club, you do have a reading plan. So hopefully it was easy for you guys to follow that reading plan. So I'm just going to go over some of the nuggets that I got from the book. And if you're a part of the book club, or if you're just joining randomly and you have any notes or something you want to add to what we're talking about, just go ahead and leave it in the chat and I will answer that question for you. So I'm going to pull up my notes here. Oh, I'm Coach Sheree Dejan. I'm the co-founder of the Goal Setters Club. I am the author of the Ultimate Goals Handbook. I am the publisher of the Goals Magazine. And so I'm a John C. Maxwell coach and trainer, speaker. And so it's safe to say you are in the right place when it comes to setting and achieving your goals. And so I am committed to helping you to stay accountable, to provide resources, to help you move the needle in the goals that you set up for yourself for the year. So I'm going to start with page 4. This book is filled with tips, steps, frameworks, quick wins, nuggets, life lessons, comebacks, and go-tos. And so this book is tiny, but it has a lot of nuggets in it. And so hopefully it's a quick read. It's about, it's about 88 pages, not even 100 pages. And so it's a really good book if you want to focus on your relationships. So I'm just going to go through some of the tips that I learned. I'm going to start with page 4 through 6. It gives you 5 characteristics to look for in relationships. And so the 5 key qualities are respect, shared experiences, trust, reciprocity, and mutual enjoyment. And so mutual respect is a foundation of a strong relationship. Bonds are built over time through shared experiences. Trust. Without trust, relationships crumble. A healthy relationship is about give and take, not just giving and not just taking. And then mutual enjoyment. If you don't enjoy being around someone, the relationship will not last. And so your reflection question is, ask yourself, which of these do you value most in your relationship? Okay. Another nugget from this book was why people fail to understand others. And that's on page 8. So there's 3 main reasons why people fail to understand others. One is fear, being afraid of being vulnerable or rejected. 2, self-centeredness, focusing too much on yourself rather than others. And 3, failure to acknowledge similarities. So people tend to see differences rather than common ground. And so in this reflection, you want to ask yourself, how can you overcome these barriers in your own relationships? Number 4, powerful quotes. So these are just some quotes that I found were pretty powerful inside of the book. There's a lot of quotes in there. These are the 4 that I picked out. 1, I know some of you have probably heard this before. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Treat every person as if she or he were the most important person in the world. Another one is when your words and actions match, people know that they can trust you. Succeed at home and all other relationships become easier. You've got to love your people more than you love your position. And then there's so many other gems in here. I have highlighted, circled, underlined, so many practical life lessons in here. On page 10, he gives you a whole short course in human relations. So on page 10, he says the most important word is I. The second most important word is we. The 2 most important words is thank you. Okay, let me start that over. A short course in human relations. The most important word is I. The most important word is we. The 2 most important words, thank you. The 3 most important words, all is forgiven. The 4 most important words, what is your opinion? The 5 most important words, you did a good job. The 6 most important words, I want to understand you better. And so even taking that out, put it on your wall, and as you're conversating and moving throughout the world, uh, these are some practical tips that can help take your relationships to the next level. Another thing I want to point out from this book is from page 12 through 18. 12 through 18, things everybody needs to understand about people. 1, everybody wants to be somebody. 2, nobody cares how much you know until he knows how much you care. 3, everybody needs somebody. And 4, everybody can be somebody when somebody understands and believes in them. And 5, anybody who helps somebody influences a lot of bodies. I thought that was really good because you can inspire somebody, you can introduce somebody to reading, you can introduce somebody to cooking, you can introduce somebody to singing, you can introduce somebody to speaking. When you introduce somebody and you influence somebody and you teach somebody, guess what? The people that they are surrounded by now have the opportunity to experience that person as a new person. They get to influence the next person. They get to show the next person. They get to teach the next person. So I thought that was really good. So start thinking about when you're influencing somebody and you're teaching somebody and you're coaching somebody and you're helping somebody, you're actually influencing a lot of bodies. You're changing their mind about certain views and how they feel. So I thought that was really, really good. There's something good on page, do I want to read that? Yeah, let me read it. So this is on page 15. And it says, it's called the Paradoxical Commandments of Leadership. People are illogical, unreasonable, and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives, but do good anyway. If you're successful, you will win false friends and true enemies, but succeed anyway. The good you do today will perhaps be forgotten tomorrow, but do good anyway. Honesty and frankness makes you vulnerable. Be honest and frank anyway. The biggest man with the bigger ideas can be shot down by the smallest man with the smallest mind. But think big anyway. People favor underdogs, but follow only hot dogs. Fight for a few underdogs anyway. When you spend years building, what you spend years building may be destroyed overnight, but build anyway. People really need help, but may attack you if you help them. Help them anyway. Give the world the best that you have, and you will get kicked in the teeth. But give the world the best that you have anyway. If better is possible, then good is not enough. So awesome. And sometimes you feel that way. Hey, I'm not going to do this because that person's going to do this to me. Do it anyway. So I thought that was good. Let's see what else. Page 14. So that's what I was saying. Like about this particular book, it has some tiny nuggets that you can pull out. Page 14. Oh, I read that. Let's see. Page 42 through 46. The value of listening and how to develop listening skills. So let me turn to that real quick. Oh, wait, I had some other ones too. Hold on. Any questions so far? I think I skipped a whole. Do you have any questions or any comments or any, if you saw value in anything, let me know. On page 42 to 46, he talks about the value of listening. And I'm just reading like the what do you call it? Like the intro. And there's so much value under that. So one, listening builds relationships. Listening increases knowledge. Listening generates ideas. Listening builds loyalty. And then he talks about how to develop listening skills. One, look at the speaker. Don't interrupt. Focus on understanding. Determine the need at the moment. Check your emotions. I always got to check my emotions. Suspend your judgment. Sum up at major intervals. Ask questions for clarity. And always make listening your priority. So when I say this is literally a master class in relationships in just under 100 pages, if you did not read this book with us in the book club, then go ahead and grab it. And then on page 61, he has questions to help you measure your integrity. So he talks about integrity. He talks about how to become a servant, steps to building a strong family, and just so many other, let's see if there was something else in here that I wanted to read. Yeah, steps to building a strong family. And how to become a servant. You know, he has, I'm going to read that one real quick. How to become a servant. Perform small acts. Learn to walk slowly through the crowd. And move into action. So those are some of the tips that I have. You know, this book is all marked up. It's all highlighted. If you read the book with us, go ahead and leave your biggest takeaways underneath. If you have not joined our book club, go ahead and scan the QR code. We read one book a month. And now I'm going to tell you about, let's see, our next book. This month, we're working on our money. We're in our money goals. And I can't wait till you get the new edition of the Goals magazine. It's all about money. We have some great articles in there. This month, we are reading The Psychology of Money. And we have a reading plan for you. So go ahead and click that, scan that QR code, join the book club, get your reading plan. Today's day one, so it's not too late. Psychology of Money. So I have this and I'm about to get it on Audible so I can listen to it and read it. And then I have Kindle too. So I usually do all three. Let me check the chat and see if there's any questions. All right, doesn't look like there's any questions. Which book do you have? You have The Psychology of Money or you have The Relationships 101? The Psychology of Money? Jasmine, have you read it? All right, if you have not read it, let's read it together. Go ahead and join. I think I sent you an invitation. Go ahead and join the Go School community and get your reading plan. Actually, I'm uploading the reading plan tonight. It's completed. I just need to upload it. Go ahead and you will get your reading plan tonight as soon as I'm done with the call and as soon as I make my husband some dinner. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Hopefully, you got value from just the nuggets that I got value from. I haven't even read, reading the book. All right, you guys, we're having awesome. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the Gold School Book Club. Next, we are reading The Psychology of Money. So go ahead and let's read this together. We read about 10 pages a day. And then at the end of the month, we'll give our book takeaways. All right, have an awesome, Saturday? Have an awesome Saturday, you guys. And I will see you on the other side.